Today we're going to talk about 3 things you can do to simplify your estate. I'm Claire Langton Yanowitz, an attorney at the Yanowitz Law firm, where we help families protect what matters most. We've been helping families with their wills, trusts, and probates for nearly 30 years. So let's get started. Today we're going to talk about 3 things you can do to simplify your estate. First thing you can do is you can consolidate accounts. Sometimes I work with clients who have 10, 15 bank accounts, maybe various different brokerage accounts that they opened up during various times, and there is no real purpose for why they have so many accounts. And I recommend that if there is no purpose for a particular account, to close it and consolidate it with the rest of your accounts, because it will be easier for your family after you pass if they have to deal with less accounts. The second thing you can do, which will simplify your affairs, is you can get rid of hard to sell assets. So when I think of hard to sell assets, I think of a couple of different groups. First, maybe a timeshare that you purchased a while ago but you no longer use and isn't worth a lot, and you just own it and you haven't gotten rid of it but you don't use it. Second is maybe closely held business interest. Your friend needed money, and so you gave them money to start a new venture, and in exchange they gave you interest in a business, but that business hasn't really taken off and you still own few shares of stock. It's not worth a whole lot. You don't think it ever will be. And it's helpful to get rid of these types of property prior to passing away, because if you don't, then your family is going to have to deal with transferring them after you die, which can basically cause added expense at your death and require them to do more work. They're going to have to figure out how to sell your timeshare, how to get rid of your timeshare at that point. They're going to have to figure out how to get rid of that business interest that never really went anywhere. So it's better to just get rid of it during your lifetime. And then the third thing you can do to simplify your estate is to indicate which family members get household possessions that have sentimental value. So maybe there's a piece of jewelry that everyone really values in the family. It's good to think about who should receive it and to write that down. Sometimes it's not, people don't fight about money. Sometimes people fight about the items of sentimental value. So to prevent that from happening, it's good to think about that, maybe even have a conversation with your different family members. Everybody wants this diamond ring. I'm going to give it to Sally, but I'm going to give the necklace to Susie, or vice versa. So kind of having a conversation with people about what they want, what they don't want, and writing that down, who gets what. So thank you for your attention today. We've talked about 3 different things to simplify your estate. First, consolidate your accounts. Second, get rid of worthless, hard to sell assets. And finally, indicate who gets tangible personal property, household possessions that have sentimental value. If you have any questions about this video, feel free to give us a call. Our number is 507-252-8997. Thank you.